And in a key development, India and Sri Lanka have taken a step towards boosting their fintech sector connectivity. India is launching its Unified Payment Interface or UPI in Sri Lanka and RuPay card in Mauritius today. Now, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Sri Lanka's President Ranil Wickremesinghe and Prime Minister of Mauritius will attend this virtual event. Sri Lanka's Foreign Minister informed WION about this development on Saturday.
Usage of Indian rupee, anything on the annual?
Yes, I think on the next 12th, via UPI payment gateway will be signed, and I think both our leaders will connect online. So hopefully with that, UPI will be a lab in Colombo. So that will boost the tourism back in Sri Lanka again.
In a statement, India's External Affairs Ministry stated, and I quote here, "Given India's robust cultural and people-to-people linkages with Sri Lanka, the launch will benefit a wide cross-section of people through a faster and seamless digital transaction experience," unquote. Now, earlier, India's Prime Minister Modi and Sri Lanka's President signed an agreement on UPI acceptance in Sri Lanka during Ranil Wickremesinghe's two-day visit to India. In 2021, Bhutan was the first country to adopt UPI. And since then, UPI services have been applicable in Oman, the United Arab Emirates, Nepal and France. As the footprint of UPI grows around the world, let's take a look at the UPI story. The Unified Payments Interface or UPI has been a game changer for India. From groceries to gig workers, UPI has made it easy for us to pay at the click of a button. No wonder UPI has got a place of pride in India's growth story. Now, in the past few weeks, UPI has gone truly global. 3 countries have joined the UPI bandwagon: France, the UAE, and apart from Sri Lanka. This means that these countries will now accept transactions via UPI. UPI's entry into France is quite significant, helping the technology get a foothold in Europe for the first time. France has always been among the top European destinations for Indian tourists. The country has been a major trade destination for India's medium and small businesses. Meanwhile, UPI's entry in Sri Lanka and the UAE will deepen India's economic ties with the 2 countries. UPI has grown from just 1 million transactions in October 2016 to over 10 billion transactions today. In fact, UPI accounted for 75% of the retail transaction volume in 2022 to 23. And the greatest change that UPI has brought about is in the way Indians transact now. Cash transactions have declined significantly from 90% of the total volume in 2017 to less than 60% in 2021. And though cash is still the king in India, UPI has effectively created a niche for itself. Now, UPI's future growth looks quite promising. UPI is expected to grow 4-fold by 2026 and may constitute 90% of total transactional volume in digital payments over the next 5 years. UPI's global expansion too holds a lot of promise as Indians continue to spend more on foreign travel. However, many challenges still remain before UPI penetrates the world. UPI will face tough competition from Visa, MasterCard and other established payments giants. UPI will also have to adjust its technology to cater to the Western world. Now, initially, the cost of transfer and remittance fees will be high due to UPI's low penetration. Regulatory compliance and interportability between payment systems will be challenging as well.